Hey guys, how's it going? I'm gonna do another unboxing video because I got another really cool kit that I ordered like 2 months ago. And it's linked to potentially one of my favorite or my favorite Gundam movies. So the kit we're gonna review today is linked to Gundam F91. It is the 1/100 scale mobile suit XM01 Dinan, what's it? Dinan Zon? Yeah, Dinan Zon. And this kit was a surprise to me when I opened it. Pulled it out of the out of the box. As you'll notice, it is for a 1/100 scale kit. It is incredibly small. Here, as an example, here is the fully built Giridaga, the same size almost as this box. Of course, this is customized, but it is out of control. All right, well, let's take a look inside, guys. A little bit of a history about this. The XM01 Dinan Zon. It is from the Crossbone Vanguard. A lot of people know Crossbone from the Skull and Crossbones pirate-style Gundams, but they started back here with this guy. This is a really cool little kit because of that to me. It was considered a miniature mobile suit, and it scales up at 14 meters tall. A lot of the modern Gundam are like 18 to 20. Like I think the Granddaddy Gundam are 78 and 78-2. They're 18 or 18 and a half meters tall. So this is quite a bit shorter. What's it, 12 feet shorter or something along those lines? Yeah, but it was built to invade and capture the frontier colonies. So the series that this comes from, F91, which you can buy. You saw I have it here from Sunrise on Blu-ray. Oh, it's so good. And that series project, well, it was a series, but it's a movie, and it was a project that was launched in 1991 by Tomino. It was trying to put a new saga that sets about 30 years after Char's counterattack, to give you a little bit of an idea as to where it fits in the UC. It ended up as a movie because of complications. I'm not going to go into that. And it kind of like follows your kind of atypical Tomino Gundam storyline with a male protagonist and female interest that's, the Romeo and Juliet kind of deal. And they fight a giant mobile armor, and it's actually amazing and really cool. But let's take a look at this kit while we're here. I'm not going to waffle over that. So, first thing I notice here, 3. That shocked me. Is it the third kit from F91? Or is that just the third? Because look at this thing, 91. This is an old kit, ladies and germs. Interesting. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go together, but I really love the stylizing. I love the boosters on the back. Love that beam shield. Oh yeah, back to this guy. So the Dinan Zon is an invasion unit. So it's small and it's meant to be able to get into, we've got, let's see, 1, 2, made to get into the colonies and fight within the colonies without being like a gigantic Zaku just smashing shit. Yeah, it's because it's made for, oh look, the lance. Because it's made for fighting inside the colonies, it's equipped with the different kinds of weapons. It has a wrist-mounted 2-barrel beam gun, a beam shield, which is better than your solid-state shields like the Granddaddy had, because it's basically as long as the Gundam has power. This guy right here, look at that thing, that effect part, cool. As long as the Gundam has power, it has shield. So I mean, you can't go wrong. Beam sabers, and then the Shot Lancer machine gun combo, which is a cool little item that is kind of it makes me think of IBO. I don't know if they had been watching F91 when they were working on IBO for the combination melee weapons, using my monster shears. I mean, I got some honking gigantic hands, but these shears are pretty darn big. Let's see. Ruler says 10 shears. 10-inch shear. means that I have, oh, doesn't matter. Anyway. So, first thing I noticed when I pulled this out was that there's a tiny little amount of runners. Like, you would think of your 1/100 scale kits as having, I'm used to them being the modern kits from the 2000s, and they have the, you know, like 8, 9 runners or more, or 10 or 12 or 20, just depending on the kit, at a 1/100 scale. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got here. Wow, these things are old. Is it? Okay, it does have English on it a little bit. There's C runner. Where's the A runner? This is a nameless runner. That's kind of cool. Okay, poly caps. You know what? There's like 5 runners, so it doesn't matter which runner's the A runner. Yeah, so we've got some leg components, and this looks like it is covered in mold release. I'm gonna have to scrub the crap out of these. But it doesn't really look like there's a lot of flash. Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty good quality. I know that some of the detail is just like your standard Revell kit or your older kits from the 70s or just a model kit. It has no interior. It's not meant to be shown from the inside. You know, it's not meant to be full open. Even like some of the Zaku's are from the mid to late 90s, mid 90s. Look at the shoulders. Oh, the spikes are cool. That's gonna be fun, and that's gonna be one hell of a seam line to clean up. Oh, and that mask. Oh yes, mein Fiata. No, I love that stylization. The Xeon curved helmets with the spiky fronts. Yeah, dude, it's so neat. Some chest components. Go with the pauldrons. Again, interior of the kit, minimal. Almost no detail on the inside whatsoever. The beam shield effect. That thing looks so cool. Oh yeah, I look forward to having that one popped out. Wait a minute, giggity. Polycaps in a tan color. Polycaps in tan. Fancy. The nameless runner. Looks like we've got some. Oh, this is some gun components. There's the wrist-mounted dual. This is for the lance shot lancer. Looks like. Oh, cool. And of course, your Xeon-esque hosiery. Gotta have some hosiery. Man, my camera is not focusing. Save my life right now. And I don't know if this is ABS. It's really doesn't have a lot. It does say made in 1990 Japan, so it's a little bit older. Here we have blue effect part. Oh, the goggles. Oh yeah, the goggles. And a couple things that I was a little bit surprised with. Not surprised so much for these guys here, the stickers. I like the sticker sheet though because it has a different kind of style than the stickers that you would normally catch. Though I may try to get a full sheet of decals, but I don't need to get a full sheet of decals per se because this one came with decals. Look at those. My cat is terrorizing me. That is a beautiful sheet of decals. Thank you, Bandai. That is awesome. Oh, I didn't even go into the instruction manual. Oof, my lighting is really glaring right now. All right, so here we go. Inside, got some good line art. It's actually fully colorized. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, there's your shot lancer. Nice. As you can see, it's a melee pile driving weapon as well as a dual machine gun. You got some sabers. Just a little bit of detail on the helm there. That cool 2-part helm that it has. Cool. Kind of like has a little bit of that Xeon look. A lot of those, even though it's Crossbone Vanguard, it has like the characteristics to be opposite the Federation forces or opposing the Federation forces. A little bit of a rundown as to where you put your various stickers and your decals. It looks cool. Oh, it looks so neat. Looks like I am going to end up having to do some painting for those boosters in the back. And I'm curious about this little guy right here on the chest. I know there's a giant sticker for that, and I can make stickers work, but I don't want to have to. Now this is my surprise. Right here. That's it. 1/100 kit. There are 3 friggin' pages of instructions. Okay, I'm imagining that this won't take me incredibly long to put together. Yeah, but I still look forward to it all the same. It's going to be a fun, quirky little old kit. I'm really kind of excited about this. It's going to be neat. But all right, so since we did the XM01, might as well do the F91 Gundam F91. There's a lot of F91s going on. Stands for Formula 91. I am still not 100% sure what that is, if it's like WD-40, where that is water displacement formula 40. I don't know. But this guy, I haven't even gotten into it yet. I think I have my knife. Always the highest quality filming for you fine people. Open. Now this kit, my last kit that I showed was 1991. This one, 15 years later. I imagine it's going to be quite a bit different. So the F91 Gundam, Formula F91. It's from the Earth Federation Forces, the E.F.F. And this one is around the same size as the Dinin Zan. It's 15 meters tall, and this thing frickin' bristles with weapons. It has Vulcans in the head, dual machine guns in the chest, variable beam cannons that are back-mounted, beam sabers, beam shield, all the bells, all the whistles, all of it. This particular colorway is the Harrison Martin colorway. This is I think this is the mass-produced one. Now the original F91 Formula 91 is white, but it is pretty much the same loadout as this one, but this one is blue. And as we'll take a look here and see what 15 years does to the amount of runners in a kit. It's just a couple more runners in the kit. All right. Ooh, this is standard. This is something I recognize for a style of this. I like this. This is classic. This makes me think of Lego when I first started building Lego. This is awesome. But this is like a comfortable, cool drink of bourbon. Delicious. So let's take a look at this really quick. Oh, this is cool. So standard, got your line art. You got your layout for your sticker placement and your decal placement, your rundown. This is a standard kit. So yeah, and look at that. We instantly jumped from 3 pages of instructions. Did we double it? We're at 6. We're at 8. Oh my God, we more than double it. Oh, and it has the bifold. Oh, it's like the slap in the mouth. All right, for instructions. Sorry. Look at all of those. Like I said, bristles with weapons. Look at all those beautiful weapons. And I gotta say, guys, I always say this too. I really, really love the art that they put into these somewhat older, like just the illustrations, the washes. It's just beautiful. It's really beautiful. Bandai always knocks it out. Wow, we got some funky stuff. Let's crack them open. Okay, that took me a second, so I paused the camera because I know that it was going to take a while. A lot more runners. So let's just get into the runners. Runner A, your typical A runner. A couple of clear parts. Got this nice red. My lighting in here is blowing this out. It looks like it's a little more yellow in here, but it's actually this beautiful golden orange. I need to adjust my lights. That's all your effect parts for your variable beam cannons, your boosters, all your little doodads and your whatnots. That looks like some foot components over here. B runner, we get into some of the weaponry. Look at the size of these cannons. Got this nice rifle shape here. Look at that booster. What the heck is that thing? That's cool.
Again, your little pilot dudes. Look at those little guys, seated, standing. I don't think I've painted a single one yet. Maybe it's time I do that. But now see all these and your beam sabers down here. All these parts are blue, and I'm going to end up color referencing and painting this to be the regular F91. Not that I have a problem with this blue colorway. I love blue. Blue is actually my favorite color, but I want to have the original F91. I suppose I could always buy an F91. All right, so the next runner here is the C runner. You just, again, just more blue parts running through leg components, saber components. These are variable beam cannon components out here. I can recognize that just off the bat. And then we get down to runner D, and we get a white runner. Hey, a white runner. You have your crown and some shoulder or some arm components. Looks like some thigh components for those poppin' whites. Gotta have that poppin' whites. And then we move into a bunch of runners that are all the exact same color. So we have your E runner, which has some great surface detail on it. Now you can see as the difference between that XM Crossbone kit, XM01, not the XM Crossbones, but the XM01 Crossbone Vanguard. Ugh, mouthful. Cool, guys. This one has quite a bit more detail, cockpit. Nice little pod cockpit. That's kind of cool. More surface cannon details. Some footies. Got a couple of F runners. Identical. There's some clones. There was 2 of the C runner. F runner. Again, just like some more internal structure. Looks like shoulders, feet, hips, and the likes. We have a G runner. H runner. So the G runner looks like some waist components, some skirting components. Pretty much, right, guys? I would say that's what that is. And then here on the H runner, they have these really cool components. These have got to be for the shoulders. So the shoulders have, I don't think they're necessarily funnels like in the Kshatriya, or some of the other like marble armors. But Sanaj, I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, so it has these little flaps, which are here. The eye runner, it's this cool little wheel of vent flaps, and those have to do with I don't know what they have to do with. I'm not even gonna make anything up. I don't know. But there are a couple of other parts that come along with this kit. The effect parts, we got some warpy blades, which could be cool for some speed beam attacks, and the F91 version of the beam shield. Ooh, so nice. Now, this kit came with, of course, you gotta have some markings. So, it has your, it's a more modern, so you have your Bandai clear sticker sheet, bane of our existence. You have your auxiliary stripies, and included is some water slides. Again, I win twice. It's like winning the lottery. And it has these cool little emblems, which the H or the M looks like with lightning bolts and the wings, and that's actually really cool. I don't know what that's from or what that's for. I'll have to do a little more research. Maybe I won't be painting this kit as much as I think I will be. I'll just be giving it a regular treatment. But because I have a problem with stickers, not because I have a problem with stickers, but because I don't necessarily like to use stickers on my kits, I bought the aftermarket or the Bandai water slide sheet, which has your E.F.F, and your SNRIs, your F91 for the 2 different versions of the F91, but it doesn't have those cool little crown guys. So, there you go. Alright guys, I'm going to call it here for this unboxing. It's been a mess. I'm a mess. I'm not really a mess. I love these kits though. Go ahead and try to find yourself one of these F91 XM01s. Throw some love back to the early 90s and the Crossbone Vanguard. If I can flip this box around. Bam. And yeah, I hope you guys didn't mind this unboxing and you got to see a couple of kits that maybe you haven't seen or didn't know about. I know that this kit was a surprise, a delightful surprise. I'm gonna have a lot of fun building it, and I think I may have some trouble, but we'll see. And this kit too is also going to be a whole lot of fun. And then I can set up some Seabook versus some Crossbone Vanguard Grunt. Battle times. All right, guys. Please feel free to share this with anybody that you think might be interested in these kits. You can like or comment or whatever. If you have any questions, comment away. If you have any idea where I might be able to find a set of water slides for this beautiful gem over here, please let me know. Please, please, please. I beg of you. I am begging. I beg. I'm not begging. But I want to say thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everybody that has subscribed to my channel so far. I really appreciate the support, you guys. Just kind of having a good time, and I hope you're having a good time too. All right, guys. Thanks again, and I will see you next time. Bye. Bye.